Guys, and welcome back to the second episode of Reyleth Rants. So, for those of you who don't know, this is the show where I play Skywars while ranting about a random topic, and you guys listen to me rant. Okay, so today our first topic is... Well, first I want to apologize. The last video was 16 minutes long. When I said the videos would be 10 minutes, sorry, I actually know when I started recording now, so you won't get a video longer than 10 minutes. So, today's topic is the tomato a fruit or a vegetable? So, scientists say it's a fruit, specifically because the tomato is the part of the fruit that contains seeds, which is the generally accepted definition for a fruit. However, cooks say it's a vegetable because you use it to garnish food and you use it in like soups and salads and whatnot. I mean, sure, the scientists say tomato is... I think they're a vegetable because, sure, scientifically tomatoes are a fruit, but also scientifically bananas are berries, while strawberries, blueberries, and raspberries are not. So, do with that information what you will. Also, we do have an official Supreme Court take for this. So, let me read it out for y'all. In 1983, the U.S. Supreme Court defined a fruit as something that either garnishes or concludes a meal. Now, this was because at the time, fruits weren't subject to import taxes, meaning that when people tried to import fruits into the United States, they didn't have to be taxed. So people wanted a definitive answer: are tomatoes a fruit or a vegetable? Because if they were fruits, they couldn't be taxed and therefore would be highly profitable. However, in the ever-loving interests of money, the U.S. Supreme Court decided that yes, we are going to make tomatoes a vegetable, so that way they can be taxed. And why'd I not shift? Okay. Other wacky food issues. Cereal first or milk first? Okay, this is gonna be a debate, and I know I'm about to alienate half of my crowd by saying that I'm a cereal first person, but hear me out. Hear me out. Okay, first let me talk about why I like cereal first, then milk. Okay, the reason why I like cereal first and then milk is because for me, I get more cereal. And number two, it's a lot easier to control the amount of cereal to milk ratio for me when I put cereal first over milk. So that's what I do. And oh god, the lag. Now let's talk about some reasons why someone might want to, say, put milk first, then cereal. Some people claim it's easier that way when they put milk first and then cereal. Other people claim it's also easier to do the ratio. But one of the major reasons is whether you like your cereal on the soggier side or on the crunchier side. Generally, if you want soggier cereal, then cereal first. If you want, however, crunchier cereal, milk first. Because when you pour the milk over the cereal, this means that the cereal gets more exposure to the milk, leading to a soggier end result. However, when you pour the milk first and then the cereal in, this leads to the cereal having less total contact time with the milk, meaning your cereal's crunchiness is preserved. Why did I say that? Okay, I say the weirdest things on this channel. Anyway, one reason why I don't like milk first is because the cereal splashes. I mean, I feel like that's a pretty good reason. Okay. Walking in. Chat, I am walking in. Now, In the end, though, I do think there is a solution that can make everybody happy with the cereal versus milk. You can just pour them in at the same time, which combines the best of both worlds, although may be a bit harder to pull off. I'd suggest, if you really want the best experience, my personal way is cereal first, then milk. Then, if you get hungry later and want more cereal, then you can put the, oh god, why did I jump off? Then you can put more cereal into the milk. And, yeah, that's world peace. Anyway, let me eat some yogurt. Today I've got cherry flavored yogurt. I have a spoon, but I don't feel like using it, because slurping is faster. V25. Okay. So now that I've successfully prevented World War III by solving the cereal first or milk first dilemma, I feel like we've got time for another dilemma. So why not solve another dilemma? And oh god, this guy's chasing after me. He's chasing after me. Why is everybody trying to fight me? What did I do? Okay. Okay. So I'm just gonna stay here until I heal while I rant about my next food-based issue, which is medium rare or medium well. Now there are two ways to have a steak. Medium rare or medium well. I mean, there are lots of other ways to have a steak, but some ways are just better than others. And if you don't think that some ways of cooking a steak are better than others, then you're wrong. As a guy who has eaten well-done steaks for almost all of my life, eating medium rare was a real change of pace for me. Most people eat medium rare. It's almost as basic as well-done, if not even more basic, but still, it's a good option. Keeps your meat nice and tender, while also not overcooking it and giving it that chewy taste. Now, medium well. Medium well is like medium rare, except cooks it a little more, something that a lot of people can't stand the very idea of. And I'm dead. Okay. So this video is almost over, and I'm about to have no wins. So let me see if I can clutch this last round with one more thing to talk about food. Okay. I'd like to talk about breakfast pizza and why I don't like it. Okay, so I know that a lot of people love breakfast pizza. I mean, how can you say no to a nice pizza with some good eggs, sausage, and cheese? Now, I don't think I have a problem with breakfast pizza as much as I have a problem with school breakfast pizza, because that stuff is utterly disgusting and it deserves to burn in hell. Now I'm just gonna kill this guy while he isn't armored. And not dead, not dead. And I'm gonna die, okay. Well, this video is gonna be ended with just one kill, guys. So if you're okay with that, then I mean, let's go. Okay, there's a guy with a bow. Okay, so I'm just gonna chase after this guy and see if I can get one last kill in before I die, which hopefully I can. And then everything will be alright if I can just organize my inventory, which I can't, and I'm gonna die. Well, that's 2 kills, people. Video's over, and goodbye.